A young girl found walking alone has led investigators to 2 decomposing bodies, and the 37-year-old man has been arrested in connection to their deaths. Events unfolded when the authorities received a call from a motorist at just before 8:30 a.m. on the 1st of August 2022, after finding a 12-year-old girl walking down the road in the area of County Road 34 in Dadeville, Alabama. Officers responded to the scene and took Jose Reyes into custody, initially for first-degree kidnapping. The child was transported to a local hospital for treatment. The girl told investigators that she had been held captive for about a week. She said she was tied to bedposts or kept drugged with alcohol and repeatedly assaulted. She said she managed to escape after chewing through her restraints. During the investigation, 2 decomposed bodies were found at Jose's residence, located at 3547 County Road 34. It's unknown how long their bodies were in the home for, but the authorities said they've been sent to the Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences for autopsies and identification. The relationship between Jose and the 12-year-old girl is unclear. In addition to first-degree kidnapping, Jose has also been charged with multiple counts of capital murder. He's held at the Tallapoosa County Jail, where he's awaiting a bond hearing. 35-year-old Florida resident Sheena Marie Thurman is behind bars after the remains of a missing Alabama couple were found. The Dothan Police Department said 37-year-old Shauna Terry and her boyfriend 42-year-old Damien Bell were reported missing by family members who had not seen them since the 8th of July 2022. During the investigation, detectives learnt that Shauna and Damien left Adams Inn along Montgomery Highway in Dothan, Florida, late on the afternoon on the 8th of July. It was initially believed that the two left the motel on their own free will, but a lookout was issued along with the red GMC SUV they were seen travelling in. On the 28th of July, the investigators received information which led them to believe that 1 or more bodies were buried on a property located at Long Round Bay Road in Bonifay, Florida, where a search warrant was executed. Cadaver dogs were brought in that indicated the presence of human remains. Investigators excavated the site and uncovered the remains of 2 individuals, which are believed to be those of Shauna and Damien. The remains have been sent off for forensic testing to positively identify the couple. The investigators also executed a search warrant at a home located along the 600 block of Dutch Street in Dothan, Alabama, and discovered further evidence linked to the crime. Police identified Shannon Thurman as a suspect, and she was charged with 1 count of murder in Dothan, Alabama, and 1 count of open murder in Holmes County, Florida. She's held at the Houston County Jail on a $1.5 million bond. She's likely to be extradited to Holmes County soon. According to police, other persons of interest have been identified, but their names have not been disclosed. The investigation remains ongoing. The authorities are investigating a shooting of a man and are searching for a woman wanted in connection to his death. The incident occurred at around 10:30 a.m. on the 1st of August 2022, when the authorities responded to a home located at 1717 Long Road in Cookeville, Tennessee, on reports of shots fired. When officers arrived at the scene, they found a man who was identified as Brent Bogle, who had been shot multiple times inside Amanda Borden's home, but Amanda was nowhere to be seen. Medics transported Brent to the Cookeville Regional Medical Center and later to the Vanderbilt University Medical Center, where he died from his injuries. Sheriff Eddie from the Putnam County Sheriff's Office said, "Amanda is wanted for questioning regarding this incident. She has multiple outstanding warrants in Putnam County. If anyone has information about her whereabouts, I urge to contact Crime Stoppers." 27-year-old Damien Johnson is behind bars after allegedly kidnapping and raping an 8-year-old girl in a vehicle at knife point before driving her back home. On the 15th of July 2022, the little girl was playing with her sisters outside her apartment in the Camino del Sol apartment complex located at 1120 Red Bluff Road in Pasadena, Texas. Security footage captured Damien walking past her apartment 2 hours prior to the attack. Damien, who was a complete stranger, ran up to the girl and grabbed her and put her into his vehicle. He then drove to a nearby spot where he sexually assaulted her in his car. As the girl screamed hysterically, he told her to shut up and pulled out a knife and said he didn't want to hurt her. After having his way with the girl, he dropped her back home 30 minutes later and then drove away. She ran inside to tell her mother what had happened, and the police were notified. The authorities obtained CCTV footage of the offender's car and they're able to trace it back to a rental company and determine that Damien Johnson hired the car. Investigators said that Damien returned the car to the rental parking lot where he overdosed on pills, and the paramedics rushed him to the hospital. Damien told the investigators that his life was bad, he was homeless and wanted to kill himself. Damien's held at the Harris County Jail on a $500,000 bond, and he's charged with super aggravated sexual assault and kidnapping.